Samia.
Come, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please,
Good afternoon,
please
sir.
have
Good
a seat.
afternoon, sir.
Yes. How are you feeling, Astha?
I'm good, sir.
Huh? Are you staying in Delhi or you have come from UP?
Sir, I am staying currently in Delhi.
Currently in Delhi. So you had to wait for too long or? Huh?
So it was fine.
It was okay? Okay. Astha, you possess a very impressive profile. Huh?
Thank you, sir.
And you have done your BA from Miranda. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So which is the oldest college in Delhi University?
Sir, I'm not sure. I think it's Zakir Hussain, but I'm not sure.
It is actually. And what is the ranking of Miranda in an NIRF ranking? Any idea?
So for the past 7 years, I think it was one, but I think recently it was second. I'm not sure.
So who has overtaken Miranda?
Sir, I think it's Hindu college, but I'm not
Or
sure.
the other
again.
way around? Be sure about it. Just read about it. It's not you. You continue to be number one. Anyway, now you're already in the police service.
Yes, sir.
Huh? So what is it that encourages you to join IAS?
Sir, actually, I always wanted to be a part of administration. It was my dream to play a role in the administration of a district. I also wanted to be engaged in administrating a district and implement schemes, as well as work in diverse areas and opportunities that Indian administrative service provides.
So what is it? Police also provides you with ample opportunity to serve the common man. Huh?
Yes, sir. I think both the services are very crucial in the society. Both of the service play a crucial role in serving the common man. But
Okay.
yet, I think it is upon the preferences of a person where they want to serve. In policing, I'll be serving in law and justice domain, while in administration, I have a very diverse opportunities to work in health, education, as well as other sectors.
You know, there was a article very recently published, maybe a year back, by none other than the former governor of Reserve Bank of India, again a seasoned career bureaucrat, who said that IAS has failed the nation. What do you have to say?
So I would not agree with the blanket statement that IAS has failed the nation. I think the opposite. IAS have definitely played a crucial role in India's developmental journey. They have contributed positively in the areas of health, education, policy implementation, and if India is today the fifth largest economy in the world and we are progressing faster in every sphere, it is because of the IAS. But yes, I understand there are certain issues which might have prompted the RBI governor to say that they have failed.
But tell me that there is a lateral entry scheme also in the government.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
So the specialists, like you, can also join the service, the government through lateral entry.
Yes, sir.
So do we need specialists or journalists? What do you think is the answer to this?
Sir, I think we need a combination of both. We need lateral entry is good because we need certain kind of specialist knowledge in terms of urban areas and other areas. But journalists are always preferred because they have ground experience. They have experience in many areas, and overall, I think policy making is a interdisciplinary subject which needs journalist knowledge of every domain.
Who's the present governor of RBI?
So, sir, I was aware about the last governor.
Who was the last governor?
Srikanth Sir.
Srikanth Das, Mr. Srikanth Das.
Okay, sorry, sir.
Oh, he has now become the principal secretary to
Yes, sir.
PM. Okay. So now the present governor is Mr. Sanjay Malhotra.
Okay, sir.
His background is he's a technocrat.
Yes.
He's not an economist. So what do you think? In RBI, should we have economists or journalists?
Sir, in RBI, I think the experience in the financial and monetary matters more. So I would prefer a specialist in RBI, I think.
So do you think it's a wrong choice to have a journalist IAS officer there?
Sir, I'm not sure if he has the right qualification. I think government must have chosen the right person for the job.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Astha, you have a engineering qualification? No, political science, right?
Yes, sir.
Political science. So before that, you are near Lakshmi Narayan Mandir.
Yes.
But I am so surprised why our God Narayan always with Lakshmi and not with Rukmini, his wedded wife, wedlocked wife or wedded friend. You know Rukmini,
Yes, sir.
eh,
Krishna's wife.
Krishna's wife,
Yes, sir.
but he is known for his girlfriend Lakshmi. Why? That is talking about women's empowerment. Yeah, the sad plight of women's empowerment in India. That's how I am interested in it. You see, every man must be having some shadow wife, a girlfriend, whom he loves more, and wife is given a raw deal. Do you think so?
Sir, I don't fully agree to this.
You don't agree, but social reality. Maybe social reality, which God also says, yes, we have
Sir, I
been
think
like that.
the popular folklore has contributed to this because we worship Radha Krishna more than the wedded wife. So that might have been the result of folklore and the popularity of these gods.
Now, women's empowerment is an international subject, national subject, but women is not empowered. Why? What are the issues, problems, crucial problems for women not getting empowered? Equal participation in socio-economic political activities.
So there are many hurdles to women empowerment in India and the worldwide. The first one is the basic structure of society, that is the patriarchal nature of society that hinders women participation in all these spheres, economic, social, political. Secondly, in economic sphere especially, women are at a disadvantageous position mainly because of class ceiling, the lower labor force participation, and the concentration of women in the lower paying jobs. In political sphere, the discrimination, the prejudice against women candidate as they are seen not as a natural leader has contributed to their less participation in political sphere as well.
When we talk about constitutional rights, legal rights, political rights, and even social, economic, everywhere, we have legislation to protect women, even crime.
Yes.
But still, women is subject to so many things. How you do you think what went wrong as an administrator? How do you fix it?
Sir, India has laws on almost every aspect to protect women in every sphere. I think the main issue lies in implementation of those laws, as even the experts has pointed out that India continues to remain a soft state, where the implementation of laws is a major issue.
Okay, that is good enough. That's good enough. I would say international politics is deal making. Diplomacy is now deal making. Do you think deal making makes international politics easy and simplified?
So, deal making is definitely a major part of international politics because international politics is transactional in its very nature. Every country participates in international politics mainly to secure their own national interest. It definitely simplifies and makes international politics easier on a certain level because we are dealing. But at the same time, I think deal making should not be the only thing that international politics should focus on. International politics is much nuanced and complicated. We have to focus on global challenges as well and global commons, how to maintain them, how to progress further.
What is the greatest challenge uh, all the world is trying to avoid by international politics? Greatest threat or whatever world
So,
is trying to avoid.
so one of the major threat that international politics try to avoid is war, majorly a world war, I think.
Yes, okay. So,
Astha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Astha, you belong to Uttar Pradesh
Yes, sir.
and you have studied in Delhi,
Yes, sir.
but your first preference is Haryana.
So I think it's
Yes.
Gujarat, I guess.
Okay. No, your first preference is Gujarat.
Yes, sir.
Gujarat.
Yes.
Why Gujarat?
Sir, I actually, I was always fascinated towards Gujarat as a place where I want to spend my life, and Gujarati culture, and I wanted to, get a new exposure to a new culture. I have been to UP and Delhi, and now I wanted to explore a new state, and
Have you
Gujarat
ever
was the
been to
preferred one.
Gujarat? Have you ever been to Gujarat?
No, sir, not yet.
But still you're trying to opt for Gujarat.
Yes, sir. I was fascinated by the culture and the people there, and I wanted to experience a new culture.
Okay. So you are PSIR as your optional.
Yes.
And from your hobbies also you are interested in UN delegate. You won the best delegate award at United Nations, Model
Yes.
UN.
Yes.
But you have not opted for IFS at all. Why?
Sir, although I'm very much interested in political science and international relations and what's happening in the geopolitical sphere, yet whenever I figure out what I want to work, I always feel more inclined towards working at the grassroots level and working in India rather than going abroad and contributing to policy diplomacy.
The Britishers would have thought like that. We would have been benefited. Work in their own country.
Yes.
Anyhow, okay, you tell me you have worked as editor-in-chief of a media, this is a Vivekanand Society.
Yes.
What is it is a magazine or something?
So Vivekanand Society is a society in Miranda House, which is,
Okay.
and I was the editor-in-chief there. My main work was to contribute towards content development, and whatever goes on our platform should be checked. So that's
So
my work.
what they were online doing something, or it is a
So they have a range of activities. Vivekanand Society majorly focuses on promoting the ideas of Vivekanand ji, and they promote his ideas through workshops and seminars, quiz competitions, social media handles, magazines, and for all of that we need content, and I was the head of that.
You tell me, we have editors in media, in print media, electronic media. Do you think media is doing its role in the present society in a free and fair manner?
So media is the fourth pillar of democracy, and they play a crucial role in society. Right now also media is playing a crucial role in information dissemination as well as informing the public opinion and putting pressure and check on the government. But yet there are allegations on the free and fair use of media in the Indian society. The sensationalization, the fake news, the misinformation campaigns, the propaganda, all are denting the image of media acting fairly in the country.
So suppose you are given a chance, how would you improve this image of the media? What should be done?
So firstly, the first step should be the self-regulation by the media industry itself.
But it is already there, still there, which you think you have mentioned is still happening.
So if I would be there, I would ensure that the fact-checking and objectivity of the news is maintained. And secondly, I will also follow the government guidelines in ensuring that media is free and fair and acting in a transparent manner.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, welcome, ASTHA. You are a Delhi girl. Now, see, election has happened in Delhi,
Yes, sir.
and each party was competing with other to promise cash to the freebies. We call it promise cash to the women. Do you think this is not? It is misuse of taxpayers' money?
So I think India is a welfare state, and we focus on empowering women as one of our DPSP also focuses on empowering our women. And the cash promises made by different parties follow that direction, where we ensure that through financial independence and autonomy, women will be able to take independent financial decisions.
Is it a good idea without getting any work done? It is just mean to buy votes. Because you are giving them free, and then now some big company CEO was saying that they are not getting construction workers. People are getting money free sitting at home.
So I think the cash payment made to women is a recognition of their contribution to the economy of India through care work, through their responsibility of households, and the cash payment they must have thought that the cash payment made to women will contribute towards economic growth, as they will be independently spending this money
It will be counted as freebies. IAS is not a freebie.
Sir, I think there must be a classification of freebies. One is the expenditure that empowers a different section of society and leads to productive investment in the society. That should not be a freebie.
This is not a freebie.
Sir, I would not say that the cash payment made to women is a freebie.
It's a freebie. It's not a freebie.
No, sir, I would not say.
And giving electricity and water is a freebie.
Sir, I think we should focus on the end results. If the cash payment made to the women are inefficient, then it must be a freebie. But I think the cash payment must result into a better outcome. The electricity and water expenditure that the freebie that we provide there, it is unproductive because it leads to misuse and excessive use of electricity and water.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. See, in US election just has happened. There was a big issue, political issue of all the parties had to take a stand of a woman's right to abort.
Yes, sir.
What is the genesis of that? We don't have any such issue in our country. We are a much less developed country. They are a very advanced country. Why this issue is always figures in the elections?
Sir, I think the main debate is regarding the right to life of the unborn child and versus the right of autonomy of body of the women. The issue arises there mainly because first of the reason is the Christian values, which protects the right of life of an unborn child, and secondly because the Roe versus Wade judgment that was there, and in certain southern states, specifically the conservative states, they do not support women's right to abort because they say that it leads to misuse as well as more abortion in the country. In India, we don't have such an issue because we have a comprehensive law. Our law allows abortion
fine.
up to 24
See,
weeks.
one more issue. This earlier we used to have family planning.
Yes.
Maybe 2 decades back. 2 child. China has 1 child. Now, fertility rate is going down.
Yes, sir.
So how this will impact the future? Now, China, Japan, they are trying to have more children.
Yes.
So what is the whole?
Sir, actually, so we had family planning and we promote family planning to come down, to bring down the TFR to 2.1, that is the replacement rate. Right now, the population is declining across the world. In China, Japan, even in India, we have reached the replacement rate. That in the future, that will lead to more dependency ratio and old age care needs in the country. But right now, I think India is in a fairly good position because we have a young and dynamic population and we are going through a demographic dividend phase.
Okay, fine, thank you.
ASTHA, Jains are one of the most prosperous communities in the country,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, is there something in Jainism, Jain philosophy which has caused this?
Sorry, sir, I couldn't recall anything.
Have you heard of Calvinism?
Sir?
Calvinism,
No, sir, I haven't heard.
the rise of European capitalism.
Yes, sir. The Protestant religion that led to the Calvinism there.
Now, can you slightly relate? Anyway, I'll leave it at that. You think UN should be abolished?
Sir, I don't think that UN should be abolished
But the
because
US may even pull out, and 52% is the contribution of UN to UN by the US.
sir, I think that is a very short-term thinking of US that to pull out of UN, they'll focus on their domestic politics. But at the end, in the long term, we need an international organization which can direct all the countries towards peace and prosperity.
Right now, what is it doing? Do you think it is relevant right now? Is anybody bothered about the UN?
Sir, I think the relevance of UN is in decline, mainly because the UN reforms has not been materialized. That is leading to UN becoming more irrelevant in preventing wars. What countries should do right now is not to abandon UN, but to reform it to make it more workable.
Unless the Security Council members themselves decide how it will be reformed.
Yes, sir, definitely. The UNSC members should be resolved to make a UN work. For that, we need a renewed thinking on how the UN should be made more relevant.
Anyway, you are aspiring to become an IAS. Right now you are IPS.
Yes, sir.
May you succeed. Suppose you are district magistrate and you have an SP who is just not willing to listen to you. How will you handle the situation? Suppose there is a major law and order. You want him to act in a certain way. He just does not listen to you. There is no time to consult seniors. What will you do?
So first I'll use dialogue. I'll understand the cause, the reason behind why he is not willing to listen to me. And secondly, I'll initiate a open and frank conversation and communication with him as to how we can work best for the district and welfare of the district. Thirdly,
ठीक है, वो नहीं सुनता. क्या करोगे?
sir, then I'll use whatever provisions are there for
Is there any
enforcing.
provision?
I'm not aware right now, sir.
This is you are a district magistrate. I'm not talking of commissioner system.
I think, sir, one of the responsibility of district magistrate is the overall supervision of the police system, and I think under that power, I can direct him to work according to whatever I want.
Okay. Now, you prefer British dramas.
Yes, sir.
What is the superiority of British drama over American drama?
So British drama and American dramas both are very much famous around the world.
You have specifically mentioned British drama. So what is special about British drama?
So the speciality of British drama, I think one of the greatest specialities is the use of their satire and humor.
You don't have it in American drama.
So we have, but I think in British drama it is more subtle, it is more complicated, nuanced, and the specific use of dry humor there is one of my favorites.
Which is a prime example?
Sir, I have watched Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister.
Fine, thank you.
Thank you. So ASTHA, I think the formal part of the interview is over now.
Thank you, sir.
So just want to know your feedback on your own interview.
Sir, I felt like I baffled in one or two questions which sir asked. I could have been more precise, and my knowledge part is also kind of weak right now.
No, but you are, otherwise, let me tell you, you are a very good candidate.
Thank you, sir.
Your profile is excellent and you hold a lot of promise. And we do perceive that your name should be in the successful candidate list, you know.
Thank you so
It
much.
should be there. Now, since that you have time at your disposal, you know, 7th April is your
Yes, sir.
interview. It's in the morning or afternoon?
Morning.
Morning. So one is that which newspapers are you reading?
Sir, Indian Express and Times of India.
So try and read if any economic newspaper, if you get hold of.
Yes.
Mint or Business Standard, Economic Times,
Yes.
just I think. And your DAF, you need to brush it up very
Yes.
carefully, you know, because whatever has been entered, whether true or false, it goes with you.
Yes.
Now you cannot shy away. So, I mean, the honorable member also asked questions on United Nations, on Vivekanand Society, then on British dramas and all, you know. So these are all from your DAF.
Yes, sir.
So you need to be very thorough with it. They might ask you, you tell us which is the British drama that you like the most. Does it have any relevance to Indian context or not?
Yes.
What social lessons do you learn from that? So all those kind of issues, you know, can come up.
Yes.
Otherwise, I think general statistics about UP, you must have the total villages, total number of
Yes, sir.
population, male-female ratio, IMR, MMR, India's population, what is
Yes.
the current population, not the 2011 census, whatever is available in the public domain, you
Okay,
can say that you should. Then the budget, you know,
Yes,
it's
sir.
recently come out, so economic survey and the budget. Just read the summary part, that's good enough. Women empowerment you need to, because you are already in the IPS. So whatever, whether you are on extraordinary leave or whatever it is, but the fact remains you are an IPS
Yes,
today.
sir.
So you women empowerment, what has been done and how is Bharati Nyaya Sanhita helping women empowerment? Okay.
Yes.
So that is something which is important. Marital rape, then live-in relationships.
Yes.
These are the issues which are burning issues.
Yes, sir.
So whatever it is, you need to. Then women participation in the workforce. How much is the women participation today? I mean, in the workforce, Manrega and all those schemes. Just get to know about it. Ragging is an issue
Yes,
which
sir.
is cropping up, especially with this suicide committed by the Nepalese student
Yes,
in
sir.
kids in
Yes, sir.
Bhubaneswar. Okay. Social media you spoke about in one of your answers. Try to be precise in your answers,
Yes,
or
sir.
wherever long winding answers are there, that means you are in the position of strength.
Yes.
Otherwise, whatever you utter, the question can emerge out of that. So social media regulations, whatever are, the ministry is already reworking those. And US pullout, that is something of WHO, USAID. Now, what implications will it have? Huh? So
Yes, sir.
those, I think, overall, Trump, you must watch every day,
Yes, sir.
whatever executive orders he is issuing. Then the DMSP relationship, that is something which, is a normal thing which happens. There are clashes. The district magistrate and
Yes, sir.
superintendent of
Yes,
police.
sir.
How do we handle that situation? You have to very, very skillfully
Yes, sir.
handle that situation, which is bound to arise.
Yes,
It
sir.
does happen. We have all faced it. So it's better that you should be aware of it. Then what is the impact of US pulling out of this WHO and
Yes, sir.
USAID? How much impact it will have? And DOGE, the orders which
Yes,
he
sir.
is using, government efficiency. And generally about Delhi University, basically you know about it. Your Miranda is still the top #1 college.
Yes.
Okay, the history of Delhi University and all. So otherwise you are well poised, I think, for this interview. So I don't think you should face any problems.
Thank you, sir.
So, but are you going in for more mocks now?
Yes, sir. This was my first mock. So
First
I'll,
mock,
Yes,
okay.
I'll be giving few more.
Okay. So that's choose your whatever, but don't over mock also. I think
Yes.
that's okay. But otherwise, everything is fine with you. So just brush up your newspapers every day. You must
Yes,
read,
I'm doing
especially dignitaries coming in and PM going out to whatever places.
Yes.
Watch that carefully.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
All
you,
the
sir.
best.
Thank you.
All the best.
All the
All
best.
the best.